Always be yourself when someone doesn't see your worth or they don't see potential within you. Never give up on yourself because someone don't know how to love you or they have to pretend to actually be by your side at the end of the day. Never give up on yourself. We not pray the same, but I'm far from a hater. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say respectfully. I'm not your general respect, and I'm my biggest cheerleader.
No, you haven't changed on me, goddamn. My cousin better say, oh, okay. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater. What about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater. What about you? Stop the violence in the community. Stop the violence in the community.
I'm not your genuine love, respect, and I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstanding regards to who's trying to blackmail me against me. I'm far from an addict, and I'm far from a sex worker, and I say that respectfully. I'm not your genuine love, respect, and I would never hurt myself. Being authentic is not a crime, and I say respectfully. To the genuine ones with no misintentions, I truly hope all is well on your end, and I truly hope that you continue to heal regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. They didn't know how to love you, respect you, or protect you. But you man, you're worthy. Not to dim your light, and I say it respectfully, being authentic. Always be yourself with no misintentions. I'm not your genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. It's not. Entertainment purposes only.
No, you haven't changed on me, goddamn it. My cousin, everybody that's, oh, okay. No, it's a train of thought for me. You know when you live in a big city? No, it's a train of thought for me. You ever decide to say, you know what? I want to get in the green and yellow taxi. No, it's a chain throw me. Hey, son. No, what's up? You know, it's a chain throw for me. You know, let's be on the same page, driver. No, it's a chain throw for me. Let me holler at you real quick. You ever got in the cab with a driver at the end of the day? They like, you know what? We could be on the same page when it comes to, you know what? Price, arrangement. It's the train of thought for me. You only going from point A to Z. You're not even going more than 10 blocks. No, it's the train thought for me. Only to realize this food never stopped turning the meter off. It's the train thought for me. When the fuck did it begin? No, the train thought for me. First of all, you ever decide to say, you know what? I don't feel like walking today. No, it's a train thought for me. Someone's trying to shortchange your goddamn mental health. First of all, you son of a bitch, why would you do that to me?
Well, I decided to continue with the meter because I wanted to count every half a block.
No, it's a shame on me. So you mean to tell me, you son of a bitch, you counted not just every corner, but you counted every middle of each block? No, it's a shame on me. What the fuck is wrong with you? No, the trade on me. That shit is mad disrespectful. You ever came from the motherfucking airport or whatever the case may be, and you said, you know what, I had a fucking long time. No, it's a shame on me when it comes to motherfucking travel from point A to Z. I just want to get the fuck home. You ever had that one family member or, participating that said, you know what, I'm gonna come get you? No, the train told me only to realize you had to find your motherfucking transportation home. No, that's the train told me, you fucking son of a bitch. Why would you do that? This is why all help ain't good help. No, the train told me because someone was trying to fuck up your own mental health. No, the train told me. Good thing you had a little couple of dollars in your motherfucking pocket to fucking spare at the end of the day. You don't live too far from the airport. And you can't get in contact with your local taxi company, whatever the case may be, your normal person that you call on the regular. Yo. Come get me.
I ain't got no taxi today.
No, I haven't changed on me. You ever decide to say, you know what? Listen, whoever the fuck you are, let's be on the same motherfucking page at the end of the day. You've been standing here for over 2 fucking hours at the end of the day, right? Ain't nobody fucking got in this motherfucking cab. No, for real, that's how long you been fucking waiting. It's a trade throw for me. You can't get no Uber, no Lyft or nothing. It's a trade throw for me. You ever saw somebody in the cab watch you, stare you down, and they was like, I was going to ask you, but I wasn't sure. No, it's a train throw for me. Why didn't you? Any other time I fucking see you peeping your horn at me, you son of a bitch? No, the train throw me. You ever had one of those cabs in the day when they see you and they want to participate in the day, you know what? Yeah! You did all right. No, it's a train throw for me. Goddamn, I knew I was fine, but hold on 1 second. Looks ain't gonna pay for this ride. It's a train throw for me. This motherfucker catch eye contact with you. You catch eye contact with them. You get to the motherfucking cab or whatever case may be. Hey, listen. I'm only going 15 minutes out. How much you gonna charge me? This motherfucker said, you know what? I ain't gonna even turn the meter on for you. $25. Say less. Matter of fact, the motherfucker said $15. Yo! You ever had someone come downstairs with that the right money, then they nothing extra, whatever case may be, but just exactly what the fuck you said? No, it's a train throw me. Only for you to get to your motherfucking destination and the motherfucker want to say, you know what, you think you could spare another $10, $15 on that ride? Because, you know, I'm short on gas.
No, Anthony checked on me. First of all, you agreed to agree, not to disagree.
No, the checked on me. How these cab drivers, when you get the right one that want to play with your mental, they be like, you know what, I said that?
No, Anthony checked on me. Yeah, bitch, you said that.
No, what the trained over me? You ever got in the cab with them to get in the cab? To flag that motherfucker down when you accidentally had to go into the motherfucking city?
No, Anthony checked on me. First of all,
You ever been lost going to the motherfucking city?
no, Anthony checked on me. I didn't know if I was on the right side or not. Actually, the dumbass wrong person at the day. They don't even know if they fucking coming or going.
If it trained over me, you ever had someone put you and go in circles and don't even find out, hold on 1 second, let me ask the officer.
Hey, officer!
I don't know this area.
No, Anthony trained
For me, you ever went to an MTA worker or someone who worked for transit or whatever the case may be, and this is supposed to be their motherfucking route, and only rather, hold on 1 second.
Y'all mean to tell me y'all don't know this shit yet? What the fuck?
I've been at the booth for over 10 years.
No, Anthony checked on me. What the fuck?
When you trying to get the proper directions, you know, common sense says, you know what? Let me go to someone who been on the job for a long time. You know how when you go to that regular booth or whatever the case may be, when you pass by, you always see that random one person always there at work. They must love their job because they actually at work.
No, Anthony checked on for me.
You know, you would think they would know their route by now. Let alone, you only sit in the booth. They changed the route at the end of the day. Y'all ain't got to do much besides say hello.
No, Anthony checked on you, bitch. Don't want to say that. Ah!
You get to the motherfucking booth, this motherfucker said, bitches, you gonna press the button?
No, Anthony checked on me. I ain't fucking playing this thin condom with your dumb ass.
How can I help you?
No, Anthony checked on me. You move a little bit too motherfucking slow. Are you fucking okay?
Anthony checked over me. Listen, I don't got time to play with you today. I'm trying to go from point A to Z and see my way there, and I just want to know the good hospitality I'm giving you at the end of the day. I just want the even exchange, like, hello, how you doing? I hope all is rolling in. I ain't being rude or disrespectful, no shape or form, but can you give me the right directions just to get to where I need to be and actually see?
Hello, my train of thought.
You ever saw someone pull out the map? Let alone pull out their phone? You ever been traveling and your motherfucking phone just motherfucking dies like... And when you live in motherfucking New York City, you could come across one or two motherfucking people that will actually pull out their motherfucking GPS and actually help you.
No, Anthony trained over me because they will want someone to motherfucking help them too. No, for real, for real. I need to get to where I need to be.
No, for real, bro. Only to find at the end of the day, there's motherfuckers who I ain't got no motherfucking service. There's motherfuckers who I don't even know how to read the map. They put the map right in front of you. Bitch, I need glasses, and I'm waiting for my reevaluation test when it comes to my sight at the end of the day. I'm waiting for the doctor's prescription, so can you be more specific?
No, Anthony trained on me. What the fuck?
Like, when you get people in these booths or people that's directing traffic from south, east, west, north, and when you make it make sense, can you actually acknowledge them that they understand the routine that us consumers sometimes do get lost?
No, Anthony trained over me.
Because especially when the motherfucker's not familiar with an area, or let alone your ass supposed to be on the west side and you all the way on the south side, like, how the fuck did that even happen when they said go this way and the street said go the opposite way? When, hold on 1 second, how the fuck did I run into the street and the avenue at the fucking same time?
Hello, I didn't sign up for this bullshit.
No, the train though for me. Ever been traveling within traveling at the end of the day? And not only that you traveling, you ever stop somebody, like one of your peers, and says, you know, I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful in no shape or form, but are you familiar with this area? You ever had a motherfucker just give you the fucking staring contest? I don't speak English. You ever heard someone talking to somebody else before they started talking to you?
No, Anthony trained on me. They played too motherfucking much. Nah, I get it.
All you had to do is say you didn't want to talk to me. That's okay. You know, I could have kept a pushing. It's trained over me. I would have kept my breath to myself for my last breath. It's a trained over me. Hello? It's a trained over me. You ever came across somebody and you ask them for direction only for it to become a business consultation? Oh my God. I ain't mean for you to talk so much, ma'am, sir. I just wanted to know, am I going the right way or the wrong way? No, if the train on me, what the fuck? If the train through for me. You ever had to go pick your child up from school? No, if the train through for me. You ever realize they said this exit don't work but go to the other exit, but these motherfuckers got you going in the wrong direction? You ever got there so motherfucking fast at the end of the day? And you were so pissed off with them being pissed off, and you couldn't be pissed off with nobody at the end of the day besides just get your child, just go? No, Evan changed on because you couldn't speak up for yourself. What the fuck y'all got going on? No, for real, it be the stress that be peering on you at the end of the day. The peer pressure in the day. Like, you be wanting to speak your mind, but you just at the end of the day like, how the fuck you tell me to go to one exit, and then you go to another opposite exit? Now all these motherfucking parents in the day is going in the same fucking direction at the same fucking time. No, hello, we could have all went in alphabetical order. Hello, what the fuck? No, the train though for me. All you want to fucking do is go pick up your child from school. You ever had the motherfucking cab waiting for you because you had somewhere to be after you fucking pick up your child from school? You tell the motherfucking driver, just give me 2 minutes, because this is how a regular day. When the day that you in the motherfucking rush, you got somebody motherfucking waiting for you on their motherfucking time, how to all motherfucking days. This motherfucker gonna say it was 20, now it's 50. How the fuck did we get to that? You ever have to be like, you know what, listen. Do you not see me at an elementary school? Like, the way prices is going up of food, like, I ain't trying to paint you out to be the fool, but can we just be on the same page? I know you ain't trying to school me when it comes to my attention span, because I know you got someone in school to be too. No, the train though for me. My content is not for everybody, and I said respectfully, always be yourself. Entertainment purpose only. You ever was dating somebody at the end of the day? No, the train though for me. You ever was dating somebody and realize at the end of the day, you told them to meet you at the movie theater or meet you at a certain Pacific area, whatever case may be. And y'all had a time frame to get to each other, whatever case may be. You ever had someone make you feel like you was being stood up? Only for the motherfucker to call you, be like, I'll be an hour late. I bet you can watch that motherfucking movie by your motherfucking self. And the straight though, man, you is not that motherfucking cute anyway. No, for real. A motherfucker would sweat you, project lust, and play mind manipulation games, bitch. If you didn't want to go at the end of the day, that's all you had to fucking say. It's the train through me, bitch. I could have saved my fucking outfit for a rainy fucking day. Allow. No, for real. You ever went on a motherfucking day at the end of the day, and you like, you know what? It is about to rain and shit. And you all cute and shit, and it's all muggy and shit outside, like, you sweating on your fucking perfume and cologne off just to fucking look good for the next person besides yourself. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know you motherfucking know. No, the train on me. I still want to have that fragrance still on me, like the freshness. You get to the motherfucking the next destination shit. Hello? Hey, what's going on? How you doing? You on your way? I have run into a couple of errands and whatever case may be, but if you still want me to come, I'll come. What the fuck do you mean, you weird piece of shit? Why you didn't pick up the phone and tell me? I don't like dumb shit like that in the day. Like, a motherfucker was like, it don't matter if you dating somebody, talking to somebody at the end of the day. How the fuck you gonna tell somebody I can still meet you if you want me to meet you? Why the fuck did you call me and tell me what the fuck was going on the day so I can repeat what the fuck I need to do, like putting some motherfucking clothes on? First of all, I could have stayed in my motherfucking bed. I could have motherfucking figured out something else to do. Hello? What the fuck wrong with people? I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, regardless of who's gang stalking me, or regardless who's projecting spoke towards me, or energy harvested off my energy. Regardless of what man or woman is threatening my life, I do not live in fear, and I'm far from an addict, and I'm far from a sex worker. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and I would never hurt myself. And today is currently September 18th, 2018. Well, actually, now it's September 19th, 2025, as I'm ending this video. Always be yourself when someone doesn't see potential within you, regardless of their culture, religion, sexual orientation, disability, or age. Humanity worthy. My content is not for everybody. I was crazy for loving you. Said I was crazy for loving you. Said I was crazy for loving you, crazy for loving you. I was crazy for loving you. I was crazy for loving you. I was crazy for loving you. I may not make sense to the average person, but being authentic, I understood my potential. I was weathering a storm that you couldn't relate to. I ain't need a beat at the end of it to get physical. My heart was beating for someone they know how to pursue me, respect me. They try to discourage me. They pay me out to be the villain in their story, but I didn't lose me. It was never competition. At the end of the day, how someone try to rob you mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, only because you know how to hold your own weight. And I don't mean narcotics. Someone's projecting less, let alone stoic in a toxic way. They was energy harvesting off your energy, but God showed you potential at the end of the day. Imagine loving the wrong person, only rest to hold on a second. God never allowed you to love because you wasn't a mistake. You poured into the wrong cup, but God surely showed you at the end of the day what you overcame. You didn't have to get physical, let alone project the hate train towards someone they know how to respect you. They had to pretend to blackmail you. You know, to play you close. They didn't want to see you woke. They didn't want you to see your faith, but God surely showed at the end of the day you was representing yourself for all the right reasons. I was crazy for loving you. I was crazy for loving you. I was crazy for loving you. You ever been crazy about somebody? Falling in love at the end of the day? You wasn't trying to hurt nobody? You wasn't projecting lust on sport to get someone's time and day? They couldn't meet you halfway, but you wasn't trying to lose yourself. Fall from mentally ill, the energy is different. When they try to blackmail you against you, say that, hold on 1 second, they was trying to rob your mental health. Let on your heart that day, but God poured into you. You know, being authentic, certain folks ain't gonna laugh at you. But never get discouraged when they thought that you was the last laugh at the end of the day. But God truly showed your potential when the right people show up for you. Being authentic. I love myself now that dim my light. I love myself now that dim my light. I love myself now to dim my light. They say practice makes perfect. Booty live within. I ain't had to play with sport to pretend. Being authentic. I was far from a copycat, far from a hater. I ain't had the energy harvest off my neighbor's energy. That energy is different when they wanted to rob me mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. Energy harvest over my energy. They said I was whack and corny. Hold on 1 second, you ain't got a swag, but I was truly walking with God. I ain't had to worship the devil, though my soul was devil for sale, and I was truly keeping the real. They said you whack, can't get corny, you ain't nobody. They said God not real. How folks in the background trying to rob you mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. They trying to shortchange your mental health, sin and spoken in a toxic way when it comes to beauty, magic, confusion. Got your next door neighbor, different tax bracket, trying to line you up in the most unhealthiest way. They doing spoken in a toxic way. Come to me spells, but hold on 1 second. God should allow you to heal. Never give up on yourself when I say that respectfully. I was crazy for loving you. I was crazy for loving you. Yeah, you gonna laugh all day long. I wasn't beautiful to you at the end of the day. You know that handsome person that walked into the room. You said, hold on 1 second, ain't nobody looking at them. But they love started within when it comes to unconditional love. That balance is different regardless when you show them love. The fake love was real, but they never switched up having a beautiful heart. That energy is different, how God should allow them to heal. They still being patient with time and day when it comes to maturing, overcoming trauma and pain. I'm far from a hater regardless if you went up against me. I ain't have to disrespect my neighbor for them to have the evil eye towards me. I'm very so much thankful that you actually step it for yourself in the most healthiest way. It's a train of thought for me for you to actually understand that, hold on, once he wasn't trying to relapse another day. And I don't mean you have to be on a substance. I'm just talking about life and existence. That energy is different, poured into your soul, understanding your reflection, who didn't know how to love you, respect you, protect you, only you have to hold on once he wasn't trying to lose your mind. Because depression, anxiety, PTSD is real. You know how it feels at the end of the day for certain folks not to see you when you're trying to chill, to go within and actually find peace within. You was misunderstood by folks that couldn't relate to you. Everybody came in your life at the end of the day. They thought that you thought that they didn't see you, even when you got lost in your words. They said that you slow, stupid, or retarded, but hold on 1 second, God didn't discourage you another day. Always be yourself with no misintentions. I'm far from a hater. And I say that respectfully, neighbor. My content is not for everybody. I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstand day, regardless to who's trying to rob me mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially, or who's energy harvesting off my energy, or who's sending me spell work through music, or just trying to send me spell work in front of my door, or regardless to what door it is at the end of the day. You know, men and women thriving in my life, and I don't live in fear, and I say that respectfully. I never asked to be under surveillance. I never asked to be part of someone's one-sided contract. And I say that respectfully. And I'm far from an addict, regardless who tries to blackmail me or who did that day.
I'm far from a hater. And I say that respectfully. One thing I don't run from is my past. One thing I don't run from is my self-reflection. And I say that respectfully. How I've been the same way for the last couple of years. My head just looks more big at the end of the day. But hold on 1 second. I may not look like I carry my weight. The energy is different. I don't need narcotics. The doctor's still trying to figure out my mental health. And hold on 1 second. What are you doing when it comes to your diet? You fasting it? That ain't a crime. You pour it into yourself. The evil the devil tried to do to you. You wasn't trying to get discouraged. They would never understand that God is pouring into you. You know, when God sits you down and God protects your crown, it was never for likes of music, cloud chasing or fame. They would never understand at the end of the day that God's light hits different. Going with that. I walk these streets alone. I don't live in fear, and I say that respectfully. And I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstand day. I may not be funny to the average person, but I'm not for you. I may not be who you want me to be at the end of the day, but I'm not for you. Because when people are truly for you, they're not sending you the evil eye. They're not projecting spark on you. They're not energy harvesting off your energy. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding. And I say that respectfully. I don't live in fear, and I would never hurt myself. Regardless who's trying to bring harm towards me, or whoever, regardless who has me shadow banned, or whatever the case may be, I will not stop loving myself. Regardless of who's trying to make me homeless, or whoever is trying to send me the evil eye, I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Regardless to what man or woman is threatening my life. Regardless if they're doing it in my face physically or not at the end of the day. You know, we really live in the spiritual world. We don't pray the same, but I'm far from a hater. And I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself. No mother or father or a loved one should lose a loved one or a child due to jealousy, envy, or hate. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Loving yourself is not a crime. I would never hurt myself regardless to what next door neighbor is projecting spell on me or is doing come to me spells. I don't live in fear. When God reveals the devil on the enemy, I'm a child of God. We don't pray the same. And I don't live in fear. We may not got the same blood type, but I know how to respect my neighbor, but then have to pretend. You truly not for me 6 feet apart. It'd be a train of thought for me. You know, there are real women and men that walk these streets in the day, regardless of their culture, religion, sexual orientation, disability, or age. And they don't project spore towards their neighbor. They don't energy harvest off their neighbor's energy. They don't send their neighbor the evil eye, or let alone they don't jump on the hate train to kick somebody down. My content is not for everybody, and I said it respectfully. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everybody. Regardless to what man or woman has me shadow banned, or what man or woman is hacking my devices, emails, or is trying to blackmail me when it comes to conversations. When it comes to gang stalking, hacking devices, accounts, and emails. And I said it respectfully. I would never hurt myself. And I said it respectfully. How people try to blackmail you against you because someone wants to paint you out to be mentally unstable, or someone wants to use your documentations to go against you, to get you locked up, put you in a sideboard, or because they want to control the narrative to rob you mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially, or even energy harvest off your energy. You know, gang stalking is real to your household. You're not doing it for likes and music, cloud chasing. Everybody's walk of life ain't the same. How folks will monitor your phone calls and transfer phone calls to someone else just to blackmail you against you, just to get your personal information, or to blackmail you. How this type of stuff actually happens when it comes to gang stalking. I'm Naya, genuine respect, and I would never hurt myself, and I said it respectfully. You know, loving yourself is not a crime. When God sends the right people into your life, regardless to their sexual orientation, their disability, age, or religion, or culture, regardless if they came from poverty or pain or not, they know how to respect you good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And when they're not for you, they keep it pushing. They're not sending the evil eye towards you. They're not trying to rob you mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially, or energy harvest off your energy. And I say that respectfully. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everybody. That maturity is different. They acting their body weight, and I mean narcotics, that energy is different. How they shoot size. They understood how to elevate, to respect their neighbor. They didn't have to tell lies. They wasn't trying to discourage you. They wasn't trying to ruin your reputation. They actually knew how to respect you. They wasn't playing both sides. How folks would come into you like to play both sides at the end of the day. Then you're like when it come to your character traits, all because you speak up for yourself. They said that you're mentally unstable and you truly keeping it real because you truly woke. They didn't want you to be high vibration. They want the energy harvest off your energy. They controlling you for all you pays. The end of the day, only reason to hold on 1 second, they truly wasn't for you. Only reason to hold on 1 second, they wanted to dim your light to try to blackmail you against you because you truly got potential. You was never the issue. I would never hurt myself when I say that respectfully. I'm not here genuine love, respect, and I do not live in fear, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, regardless to what man or woman has me under surveillance or who's monitoring my every move. I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. You don't have to know somebody or not. You could just come and pass someone for them to gang stalk you. How this type of stuff actually happens. You don't have to say someone's name for someone to already make an assumption that it's them at the end of the day. Because gang stalking is real till it's your story. And it wasn't for likes and views of cloud chasing or fame. They said that your voice doesn't matter. Nobody's going to hear you when they trying to rob you mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. Even energy, harvest off your energy. They going to paint you up to be the villain because there's only one you. It took a whole group of people, over 20, 30, 40 people to go up against you. Or because you're speaking up for yourself and you're truly being authentic. Something that I use at the end of the day, so muchly being real, being authentic. I don't energy harvest off my neighbor's energy. I don't project sport towards my neighbor. I don't destiny swipe on my neighbor. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. How someone will monitor you within monitoring you, then blackmail you against you and say that you're mentally unstable. Or you go to that doctor's office, or you go to that laundromat, or you go to that outing, or you go there or there or there. You put a name in your book when you go out in the community. It doesn't matter what community or zip code it is or content at the end of the day. How folks will pick up a phone watching your every move because they're trying to line you up. It's like it's your free will instead of nobody's going to hear you. I would never hurt myself. How you don't have to know somebody for them to energy harvest off your energy. How you don't have to know somebody for someone to project spork on you. How you don't have to know somebody for someone to say that you're mentally unstable. Or you don't have to know somebody or not for them to plot a scene and say that you're a fiend or addict just to blackmail you against you. I'm far from an addict regardless who tried to blackmail me. And I would never hurt myself, and I say that respectfully. It was days that nobody heard you. It's days that you cried alone. You didn't have to get physical with folks. Looking for that escape, only realized you found you. The elevation is different, only realized you had the potential. Putting that right foot, that left foot going within. You finally start to pray to realize the hold on 1 second, God never let you go. We don't pray the same but respect a two-way street. You're paying hold on 1 second, still being patient with time and day to understand your reflection. You are beautiful, you're handsome when you thought you couldn't see. I'm not here to respect, and my content is not for everybody. You know, always be yourself with those intentions. No mother or father or loved one should lose a child due to someone sending someone the evil lie or projecting sport on your child, or someone energy harvesting on your baby's energy, or someone gang stalking your baby. Because folks hide their hands at the end of the day. They don't want to see your baby woke when it comes to potential going within. You know that gift that you endure with them? It may not went to you, but at the end of the day, you truly rooting your baby on regardless of hold on 1 second what you've been through. Not every mother and father is the same. Because there's mother and fathers at the end of the day that can take accountability for their action when they did their baby wrong. You know, being an emotional support team. Or hold on 1 second, they forgot to show up, hold on 1 second, when those days when that baby was truly uncomfortable in their own skin. But hold on 1 second, time hits different. Because that mother and father actually prays for their baby the most healthiest way, not to dim their light. Protect them from a world at the end of the day that's trying to discourage them, throwing and spoken in a toxic way. I may not make sense to the average person, but God was never for sale. I'm not here, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everybody. Regardless who has me shadow banned or who's trying to bring harm towards me, I would never hurt myself. And I say respectfully, loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend. You mad and you're worthy. I walk these streets alone. I don't live in fear. I don't fear no man, no woman, regardless we don't have the same blood type, regardless of your tax bracket. I would never hurt myself or my peers around me, regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater. What about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater. What about you? Stop the violence in the community. Stop the violence in the community. They disrespected me when I said stop the violence in the community until it became their household. Someone was throwing their loved one spell work in a toxic way. Only was the hold on 1 second. That innocent person didn't have to lose control. All he was doing was praying, going within. Imagine praying for your loved one, hold on 1 second. That prayer actually hits different. What happened? This type of stuff actually happens. Never allow someone to project fear in you, regardless of their culture, regardless of who they pray to. We don't pray the same, but I'm far from a hater. Protect your energy, protecting your family. Stay out of trouble, stop the violence. Today is currently September 19, 2025. I started this video September 18, 2025. I never miss a day. No, ever tricked off me. Hello. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. And it's not a crime to be yourself. You know, when the right people walk into your life, they see you, they hear you, they respect you. My content is not everybody, and I would never hurt myself regardless to who's trying to bring harm towards me or who's sending me music to project sport on me or who's sending sport towards me, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I don't dibble and dabble with sport. I pray for my neighbor, not against my neighbor. They ain't the same, neighbor. Stay in your lane. If you truly enough at the end of the day. You know, folks be like, I don't like you, I can't stand you. So why are you so invested in sending sport towards me? Why are you so invested in sending me the evil eye? It's a train of thought for me. You could pour into yourself if you actually know how to go within. And I said respectfully, you know, you're nothing but a vampire. You don't got a soul, let alone a heart. At the end of the day, I can tell. But hold on 1 second. You know you can change that around when it come to going within actually fucking hell. No, for real, for real. Because you might go further in life and instead of energy harvesting someone else's energy or sending spirit towards somebody, all that energy that you're projecting out, you can pour into yourself to actually heal whatever wounds is really affecting you. No, that's the trick, though. I guess you don't know how to start, but I hope you do find peace in your lane. Stay in your fucking lane. I should go before peace one day. And if finding peace is sending spirit to someone in a toxic way or sending someone an evil eye, it tells a lot about your character traits. When it comes to my content, I always worked alone by myself since day one. You know, individuals will come into your life and say that you don't got potential. They would dig up your past to try to blackmail you against you. One thing I never had to do was run from my past, regardless if it was a lie or not at the end of the day. I know how to repeat any he say, she say conversation that I actually was aware of. And I say respectfully. And I never wish bad on my neighbor. But if I said, it's the end of me. But besides that, I never wish bad on my neighbor, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I always pray to know at the end of the day. I just hope whatever you're doing to me, nobody does that to your children, regardless of how old they are, and regardless of how old you get. And I say that respectfully, because I'm not a hater. And when someone projects fear in you or says that your voice doesn't matter, and nobody's going to ever believe you, never allow someone to dim your light. And I say respectfully, never allow your voice not to matter, because when God shows up for you and shows you boundaries and shows you regardless if you come from poverty or pain or not, your voice does matter. And your voice will matter to the right people. I know I live in New York City at the end of the day. And the way society is at the end of the day, it's individuals that don't even care about you. But there are a lot of people who actually want to overlook you. The right people that's really for you. We don't attract the same people. But respect is a two-way street. My content is not for everybody. And I'm far from a hater. And I'm far from a copycat. And I say respectfully, I get my creativity from my Heavenly Mother, my Heavenly Father God. I don't want to double good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, I would never hurt myself or others around me. I would never have to bring harm towards my neighbor, regardless of trying to blackmail me and pay me out to be the villain in a story. I would never hurt myself, and I say respectfully. It's fan of thought for me. Peace and respect, self-respect, like my otherwise humanity right on them, you like God on them, and on them, you like stop the violence, nor the truth over me. Always be yourself. Protect your children. Protect your loved ones. Respect your neighbor. And I said respectfully, you don't have to know somebody or not to respect them. And especially when they're not bothering you or sending this evil eye towards you. It's disgusting to see how folks could be older than you or not and sending forward towards you or jumping on the hate train. Because as soon as someone does that to your child or someone that you love and care, then the day is like, hold on 1 second. My child that I brought into this world, regardless of how long I've been in my child's life, and I changed things around, and you wasn't doing it for likes of views or clout chasing or fame. You know your child. Not everybody knows their children. Folks will pretend to act like they know their children. But when you a different type of folks at the end of the day, that shows up for your child, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, they don't bother nobody. They don't play with spell work. They don't energy harvest nobody's energy. All they do is go from point A to Z, take care of your grandkids if you have some. No, it's a straight door for me, because not everybody's a grandparent, but it's straight door for me. You wouldn't want them to be in a domestic violence situation. You wouldn't want them to be part of a hate crime because someone doesn't understand self-control, regardless if someone had a single family household or not. And because the way you brought them up, it may have been a single family household, but at the end of the day, that child has a beautiful heart. And you were willing and able to protect that baby's heart at the end of the day, to pour into them another day. Hold on 1 second. God allowed you to see. Be patient with you another day. I'm Naya, genuine respect, and my content is not for everybody. And I would never hurt myself. Thank you for your time. No, you take me. I gotta go. I'm Naya, genuine respect.
Peace and respect, your neighbors, otherwise humanity, them you like, gotta go, them you like.